Look at all these robots. They're doing the exact same thing at the exact same time. It looks like they're about to revolt. Welcome back, my fellow Autonauts. So, in the last episode here, we were able to massively increase our production of planks, poles, and pegs over here through the excessive application of many mechanical frame saws. So I want to keep that momentum going here. What I need is more research. You can see that I have a fair amount right down here, but unfortunately we don't have enough food for all of these mortals. Now, what I want to do here is actually feed them some more food and potentially even feed them a higher tier food. Let's go into the research just to kind of show you what I'm looking at right here. If we look under food, one of the easiest things to make in this game, at least in my opinion, is fish soup. So there's two verticals that we need to build up here in order to really get to fish stew. That's watery porridge and fish soup. Let's start with the fish soup. So the cool thing about fishing is that it's fairly straightforward. All we really need is one of these fishing sticks, which only requires one single pole to make it. And then you just come on over here to some water, and then you stab the crap out of the water, and boom, just like that, you got yourself a fish. Now, when I tried this earlier, I was having an issue with this. Now, when I was trying this earlier, the one problem I ran into is that the bots didn't want to scan for water for whatever reason. And then, thankfully, Rajan right here actually hit me up with a solution. For whatever reason, they don't want to do that when there's fish in the water. So if you just send them to a location and then tell them to use their tool, that should work out just fine. Which is fine, because that makes it really easy to set up a production line. All right, dude, come on over here. Just pick this stuff up until your hands are full, just like that. Now, where do I want to do all of this fish stuff? Well, we probably want to do it fairly close to this area because that's where we have our clay pots. So let's have them go down here to do their fishing. Okay, so all I did is right click and say move to this area, so that's what I'm going to do. All right, so next up we need to have a place where we're going to do all of this processing here. So normally I'd have to use a blade in order to kind of fillet this fish. However, we do have a bench that will allow us to do this quite a bit faster. And that can be done with the kitchen table right up here. Since we're not using that, I'm gonna go ahead and move it right down to this location. All right, I'm going to need some more floor tiles. Go ahead and build it, bots. Look at them go. Oh, now I need log walls as well. All right, see, this is why we overbuild on production so much. Because suddenly you need an entire building. It's not a problem for my Dupla bots though. They just smash through anything. Alright, so I'm going to need several of these kitchen tables because I have a lot of things that I need to process. So let's go ahead and make more of those. And we need crates. This will hold the fish. We're going to go ahead and put them right in there. So alright, so getting back to programming our fishing bot, which instantly made me think of Black Desert Online. In case you have no idea, Black Desert Online MMORPG, and there's like these spots where everybody just all stands in the exact same spot and goes AFK fishing for like days. Some quality end-game content right there. Anyhow, we've picked up the fish. Now let's go ahead and deliver it to the crate. Actually, I'm going to have a robot that just runs fish from one spot to the other. What we're going to do is say until this item over here is full, and then just wrap that in a loop. It's mostly because we're going to carry as many tools as we can from one spot to the other. So the stack of fish is actually going to be quite high. I'd have to create a really fancy loop just to make it move. Not really worth it. Okay, so you moved to this spot, but now you're not using your little stick. Okay, what if we do this? We'll see if this continues to work. I don't know. Why are we out of sticks again? Everything has come to a halt. Nothing is running. Guess we need a Sticks Junior 2. Alright, bud. Your job, no, is not to move to a stone. It's to just find a stick. Just keep an eye out for sticks, man. Jeez. Pick it up, put it in a box. I'm not sure how we ended up without any sticks, but we did. And that stopped all of our tool production, which clearly had some issues. Alright, so things are now up and running again. I think what happened is I grabbed so many logs out of here that it absolutely reduced all the poles to 0, which means we never ended up with more wooden mallets. That, or we just haven't been making wooden mallets for a while. Oh, yeah, that's it, dude. Numbers 2. You seem to have forgotten that you actually need to pick up a pole. Thanks, bud. Way to be a team player. Quite literally letting the entire base down. Bringing everything to a grinding halt. Meanwhile, we just have all of these salmon over here. We're not doing anything with them. There's a good idea over here from Nergo. It says you can build roads between the trees and crops. So that way you can be faster. I like that idea. Since all of these trees are built right there, I should just be able to go blat, right like that. And then, since there's no trees right there, boom, just build it up just like that. It will take a lot of pavement. However, that would speed things up. All right, let's train my next robot. You're going to be a fish runner. You're just going to search for the maximum area right over here, find any fish that you find, and you're just going to move over to this crate like this until your hands are empty. Just repeat that forever, dude. All right, so we're going to make the sushimi right here. So that means I should probably train yet another robot. Who's looking for a job? Nicola, you're looking for a job. You're going to take it out of there. You're going to add it to this. Boom. All right, then what are we going to do? Probably want to store that stuff up. Since it's 1-to-1, we can kind of just do this number. Then we can get rid of that and replace it with a wall. And then we'll move the kitchen table right over there. Boom. So now it's just, everything's right next to each other. Now, while that's good, we should probably make quite a few more. So we'll throw down a couple more kitchen tables here. And we'll kind of copy this over. I'll tell you what, we'll set all of these just to be 25 each. So we're doing something similar to what we have going on here rather than having a bot on both sides. It's just one bot. And then it's limited by how much can be inside of that crate. All right, perfect. That makes all of this work really good. So there we go. Now we just have a bunch of sushimi right here. And then we'll build the next platform right down here. So that's where we're going to refine it. We're going to add the weeds to it. So for that, I need crude mixing pot. 3 of those. Duplibots, thank you. That does not require any special preparation, so we're going to go ahead and just give it crude flooring, and we'll just let that smell waft in the air like this. Okay, now I'm pretty sure we're going to need 3 more of those, but they all need to be upgraded. Let's go ahead and build those. We'll set that to the fancy fish. Try to find ourselves some volunteer bots. Oh, hey, look, we found some over here. Emily Grasscutter. Yep. Come to me. All right, so the one thing that I need here is I need weeds to be supplied to all of these. Let's see if Emily Weeds here can take care of that for me. So hands are full. You're gonna move to this crude. So you can add to this one, or you can add to this one, or you can add to this one. But if you can't, then skip past it. If you can't, skip past it. And you're going to do this until your hands are empty. And then just loop everything. Emily, you're so indecisive. You just keep moving back and forth between all of these different pots. That's actually kind of a cool way to do it. See, this is perfect. This bot right here can only carry 4 things, so I could just easily do, this is how easy it is to program it. Run up there, deliver it like that. I'm just gonna do 2 loops, full, empty, and then grab this and put it in there and repeat. I have so many robots. I'm trying to keep up with this, but it's not really working all that well. How many teams do I have? Like 40? Soil digging. I guess we don't need that team anymore. All right, so this is working pretty good. Emily, where'd you go? Aren't you supposed to be grabbing some weeds? Oh, until hands are empty. There we go. I got it this time. I think. Maybe. I say that every time. Perfect. Ha! I did get it. All right, that's kind of a fancy way to kind of deliver things to multiple spots. I like it. All right, so we need to upgrade these. Let's go ahead and do that. Just takes a little bit of clay and a stick, which hopefully we have sticks now. I mean, everything else seems to be running, so. Whew, they're in high demand, aren't they? Who knew sticks were so valuable? Tiny logs of gold. Hey, Sticks Junior 2, bud. Could you come on up here, please? I think you need to be upgraded. There you go. Big legs, just like, look at this funny bot. Perfect, absolutely perfect. Go back to work just like that. Oh no! Somebody upgraded your head from a distance. Sorry, bud. That was really impressive, actually. All right, there you go. Go around, collect some sticks. Keep us from ending up in a sticky situation. How's our research coming along? Whoa, did we finish something? No? You just need another crude gear. All right, way to be demanding. Oh, maybe I did research something. I'm not sure. But we're now doing windmill, one way or another. All right, so I now have 3 crude cooking pots. Let's go ahead and just move those down here. Doesn't seem like they require fancy floor, so I'm not gonna worry about that. Means I'm going to just move this wall. No point in having that there if it doesn't need to be there. So we'll put those, boom, right there. Because all good food is cooked outside in the rain. But I guess technically everything's cooked outside in the rain. Okay, so right here is where I want to make some fish soup. We'll set that for all of those, which means we need 2 of these and some fresh water and a whole bunch of clay pots. That's going to require a few more bots. All right, so I have 3 of them right up here. They're not doing anything. Come to me, and you can come to me. I guess I have a whole stack of bots over here as well, if I really wanted to do that. All right, so you have an upgraded back. Let's go ahead. You're going to take that until your hands are full. That'll be put in your backpack. You can also retrieve it. So you're going to hold mini soup. You can deliver to this one, you can deliver to this one, or this one. So we're going to use the same sort of thing that we did with the loose weeds up there. And then we'll put the retrieve command right down there at the bottom. Okay, and we'll just wrap this in forever. Actually, no, until your hands are empty. Aha. And you can skip past these if they have an issue. Look at how many soups that bot carries. Nope. Nope. Yes. Ha! I love it. So I want you to find some water over here. And then the same sort of thing where you can deliver to this spot, that spot, or that spot. Ooh, do you have the memory for all of this? So the only difference I'm going to do here until held object is empty. That's going to be the one difference between this one and the other bot. I think you have just enough memory to do this. Yes, awesome. All right, so this is cool. What I'm doing here is your bot is going to run, and this is going to run until his hands are full. So it's actually going to pick up several buckets. So right up here, we're going to pick up 1 bucket, goes in its backpack, goes in its backpack. So now we have about 3 different buckets. So now it's looking for some fresh water, which it's going to find nearby. So it's right over here. It's then going to collect the water. And now it's looking for a place to deliver this water. So it's going to try to deliver it to this cooking pot. And because the bucket is now empty, it decides to go and find more water. Now this one's maxed out, so it's going to skip past it, move on to the next one, and delivered it to the third. How fancy is that? And then there's a retrieve command after that, so it'll pull the next bucket out, and then once it doesn't have a bucket anymore, it'll go get more buckets. Ha. Oh, well, hold up. I need one more loop. So all of these right here need to be inside of a loop. I don't know if it necessarily needs to be inside of a loop, but I'm going to put one inside of a loop. And that is until held object empty. So it should keep going between the different locations that it has. And you know what? I could put that right up there, right? So now it's just going between the different spots, looking for somewhere to put that. Haha. All right, let's go ahead and put a clay pod in there. Okay, now that's really easy to do. One robot just comes down here and they can look anywhere in the area just to kind of refuel it. So that is not a hard one. Now I'll do the same sort of code here. I picked up 3 of those, got rid of the rest of the code, apply it over there, apply it over there. All right, same exact code, but this time we're doing it for the pots right down there. This dude's just going to collect a whole bunch of them. That's awesome. I love it. It works so good. Ha! All right, Mr. Cleanup Bot, you are not actually doing anything worthwhile up here. You just simply can't scan for enough stuff. So forget all that. Come on down here. Okay, once again, it would be a good idea to store this stuff. Oh no, I don't have enough crates. Can you believe that? How many crates have I gone through in this game? I don't know, but I'm never going to run out again. Look at this madness. Look at all these planks. They're just flying out of there. Poles going like crazy. Look at all the logs. Awesome. Okay, I really only needed 1 for right now. Whoop. Hitting the save. Starting to get longer. All right, that gets us about halfway to our goal. We now have the fish soup. However, to make it into stew, well, we got to go through a whole nother tech tree just to get the crude dough. Hopefully it won't be too hard. That means kitchens, watery porridge. Let's keep going on it. Actually, I tell you what, rather than putting it inside of this storage bin, you're going to pick it up anywhere in this area, and you're going to deliver it up here for right now. It's going to take me a little while to get the other thing up and running, so. Come on, little guy, you can do it. Hungry colonist, hungry mortal in this area. Just anywhere in that area. Boom. All right, so in order to process our grain into flour, we need to run it through a rotary quern here. So that's these guys right there. I already have 2 of them. Considering we already have all of this up here, let's just process it right up here. There we go. I think that should be enough crates. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, quickly train some robots here to run this machine. Hands are full, run that machine until your hands are empty. Have at it. All right, you're going to move over here, take the grain from the storage, move over there, run the machine a bunch of times, and then because it makes less than your hands hold, you should be able to just do this until your hands are full, and then if we skip over it, if we don't find anything, and then just empty that into the storage. So there you go, you pick up whatever's there, and then boom, right into the storage. Okie dokie, so now that we have some crude flour, we want to go ahead and turn that into normal flour. So let's take a look at what we need to do that. That's right, we're after watery porridge, right? Because that's what it takes to combine this? No. All right, so to get to flour, it's kind of a weird path. What we need to do here is make some watery porridge, which is just going to be some grain and some water mixed in with a clay pot. And then 2 of those combined with some crude flour in a kitchen table to make crude dough. All right, so let's just focus on the watery porridge real quick. Let's make a couple crude mixing pots. All right, so that was nice and fast. Go ahead and drop those down here, just like this. All right, I got a bunch more bots down here. Let's see just how well I can kind of replicate bots like this. See, this one does really good. I like that. I'd like to do the exact same thing right down here. Same sort of thing for the water. Wherever the bot is that's picking up water. Oh, there he is. The grain's the new one, so let's go ahead and do that. All right, so now I'm just going to copy this bot right here. That's the one that supplies the water to those. And I'm just going to apply it to that bot right there. And then just like we've done many times before, I'm just going to go ahead and retarget where these bots are actually looking to put stuff into, right? So that one goes to there, that one goes to there, and that one to that part. All right, the only thing is I'm going to add this one more condition to this robot down here to where you look for different areas down there. So you look for stuff that's finished. And then if you do find it, then you're going to pick it up and put it inside of this storage bin right there. And at that point, you can either complete that or you just start and you go back and you get more and more pots. We'll see if that works. And this robot right here that delivers the grain, it'll stop running if we ever fill up this with watery porridge. Oop, I forgot this condition. Doop, just like that. All right, so this bot should be the one that pretty much does the crafting because it delivers the one singular item that we need to actually build stuff. There we go. Now it's looking for one last place to kind of put that last pot. There we go, it found it. Aha! And just like that, it's cleaning up the area. A couple of more just to pick up. One more. Now it should go back over there and collect more pots. Aha! Beautiful! That's perfect. Exactly what I wanted to see. Now, since we have so much traffic going through that area, this would be a great spot to build up some roads. So, that's what I'm going to do. Picked up all of those road tiles. Try to get rid of the normal stone stuff right here. All right, I don't have quite enough to replace all of it, but we have upgraded this path quite a bit. All right, if there's one thing that I need, that is definitely more fish. So we're going to stop the fishing bot. Come to me. There you go. We'll load up a couple more bots here. The only difference is that I'm going to give these ones a slightly different location rather than that spot right there. There we go. 3 more robots off fishing. All right, so the last step here is going to be using some kitchen tables to make some dough. I guess that isn't quite the last step. And then we need to actually combine that into fishing stew, which means we need a couple more of these crude mixing pots. However, those are going to be the upgraded version. I already have the kitchen tables, so I can take care of that. I've got plenty of walls that are being constructed, so I'll go ahead and collect these. And I put over here, and we're constructing more up there. All right, so we're going to do all of this cooking inside of here. So we have a couple ways in and out right there. Need a couple of good floors. Build those, upgrade all of these while I'm up here. Okay, we'll set all of these to crude dough. Okay, just a couple of floors. Thing is, I think I need to expand this down. No, wait, these are still crude units. They haven't been upgraded. Oh, that takes a cauldron. Oh no! Which means metal ore, which is something I don't have. What's that take? Metal ore? Oh, you just do... Alright, so for metal ore, all we need to do is find a trace metal ore deposit. That's not too bad. Alright, let's take a look for some metal ore deposits. Oh, there we go. One right there. Perfect. Alright, a little while later, and we've completed the cauldron right there. It does require fancy flooring and walls, so it's a good thing I put this inside. Alright, so if we take a look at the materials here. Ooh, berry jam. Oh, those are fancy. Anyhow. Alright, so what I want to make here is fish stew. Ooh. Alright, so I need at least 4 bots down here in order to run this. So let's try to grab 4 bots. Brings our grand total now up to 341. Alright, so this is where we want to pick up the watery porridge. I may not need all of these kitchen tables. But, hey, you know what? At least we can split all of them. Alright, there you go. You can deliver all of that. And then if we have crude dough, we'll put it in there. Skip, and then we're going to edit the area. Okay, that'll be good. Loop that all on a forever, and we have just enough data to do all of that. Haha! Whoa, what happened here? Oh no, we used up all the grain. Uh-oh, that's not good. I'll have to deal with that one. Something like I'm doing over here with the grass. This actually works out pretty good. We're able to seed up this entire area. I'll tell you what I'm going to do right now, though. Crude flour, people, you guys are going to stop. I don't want to deplete that too much. Alright, there we go. Fish soup is going to be supplied to all of these. Which means we need crude dough for all of this stuff. So by now, this is a well-rehearsed thing. You go there. You go there. You go there. Hands are empty. All the way down. And then you can skip through all of that. And then you're going to, oh gosh, pick up this huge... Can I not pick this up? Oh no, hang on. No, I didn't mean to do that. All right, pick up the fish stew and throw it in there. All right, here we go. Fish stew. And that is 1, 2. Pick that monster up, put it over there. Nice, pick up another one. Beautiful. All right, let's go ahead and deliver one of these to one of our mortals down here. Who's hungry for some fish stew, huh? Look at how slow I go. Wow, I don't think I could possibly go any slower than this. All right, just you wait, mortals. This is going to be delicious. It's taken me a very long time to get there. Come on, buddy. Boom! How do you like that? Now, I don't know if he'll actually give me the tier 4 move, but we're gonna find out. Oh, shoot, I didn't mean to move you, bud. Crap, get back in there. No, you're still giving me the 1 hundos. Alright, so what that means is I think I need to make a stone cottage if I really want to try tier 4, which probably requires me to make a whole bunch of stuff I haven't done yet. But the one thing I've noticed by actually going all the way down here and starting to do some of this crude dough stuff is that I'm going to have to rethink the cereal. However, I don't necessarily need to push all of this tier 4 stuff right now. We are still delivering fish soup up here, so that's good. And that is turning into research, and I'm continuing to progress. I'm at 124,000 of 200,000 towards our windmill, which it's a good start, but man, is it taking a long time. Which is exactly why we need to go to tier 4 research. But then again, there's a lot of other things I need to do, so I think continuing to scale out tier 3 heavily is my best tactic right now. I even think the mortals over here are going to require toys. Look at this. They're going to want all of this. The wooden buttons, threads. Ugh. So demanding. Alright, but before I wrap all of this up here, I think the one thing that I can continue to scale is just how much fish I'm able to process. Which just means I need more robots fishing. And that's easy to do. Alright, I have a fishing bot program ready to go. There you go. Let's bring down some more bots and really crank this up a little bit. Oh, yeah. See, this is the bot power we needed. Yeah, it's gonna make a difference. I grabbed as many bots as I can find, so you're going to fish, you're going to fish. Same with you. Right, that should do it. Fish runner, you need to come to me. To me, buddy. Okay, we need several more bots that are just going to run the salmon. There we go. Now our salmon run is complete with these 4 robots. We've got a whole bunch of robots that are going to come down here and start fishing. So long as we have enough sticks. I guess we don't. Oh, I'm going to need to build another robot just to make more fishing poles. Fish sticks. There we go. That is definitely your name. At least we're not lacking in the pole department. Jeez, look at all that. There you go, fish sticks. You're going to do this until until this storage unit is full. So that means you're going to pick up your hands, you're going to stow it in your backpack, you're also going to pull it out of your backpack, operate the machine. If there's anything here, you're going to pick it up and put it in there. Boom, boom, boom. Unless you can't, then you're just going to skip that and make more. All based on the condition that this item is not full. It's pretty fancy. Fish sticks. Then again, we do need many of them. So look at all these bots over here just waiting for fish sticks. Come on. You can do it, man. No! Hold up. I was wrong. This needs to be there. I'll take care of it. There you go. There we go. Now you're going to pick it up and put it in there. Perfect. Much better. So is this enough to get all of these fishing bots off our back? Or do they really need that many items? There is a fishing pole, but I just hope I don't have to use it. Look at all these fish. Alright, there's one upgrade that needs to happen here. Alright, so it looks like the bottleneck is Nicola here. Let's go ahead and just bring them over to me. Just gonna double up the amount of robots I have running back and forth there. Boom. There we go. Ah! These robots look like they're about to, synchronized fishing. Well, that's pretty cool. Hey, one's out of sync back there. What's up with that? All right, let's see if we can outrun all of these bots. We are cutting up a lot of sashimi here. But we're supplying a whole lot as well. Wow, look at all of that. Look at how fast that goes. All right, so from the looks of it, it looks like I have a nice steady supply of salmon here. How about weeds? Nah, we're doing fine on those. Honestly, we're just running a whole lot of fish. As evidenced by just how many of these mortals are enjoying good food. Look at all that. If there's one thing that I noticed, there's one thing that's starting to become obvious here is that we do need to deliver more research a little bit faster here. So we're just going to do this till your hands are full, and then deliver right on over here, or here, or here. Come on. There you go. Until your hands are empty. Thank you, Joshua 2.0. I think I might even want to make another research center. 2's good, but it seems like they're pretty much maxed out at the moment. And that is a problem that I can solve. Alright, so as it turns out, this production line was rather intense, but we did end up unlocking tier 4 food, although there are some other things that I need to take care of first before I can really run that. Ultimately, though, we are researching a little bit faster, so that's good, and I think I can scale up the amount of research from here. But I think the next step, though, is to definitely make sure I have enough flour, so that way I can guarantee tier 4 food. But that'll have to happen in the next episode. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this episode here of Autonauts. If this looks like the channel for you, maybe consider hitting that subscribe button. Stay awesome, guys. Peace. Brothgar out.